Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very special Thanksgiving episode of Wednesdays with the Doc. I am taking a very short break from the Thanksgiving festivities just to share with you all in this special episode of the Wednesdays with the Doc podcast show. Now, in the previous episode, I talked about the fact that throughout this holiday season, I was going to be focused on gratitude and how we can, develop more of an attitude of gratitude and have more thankfulness and gratitude in our lives. And so for the episodes of the podcast through the holiday season, I'm going to be sharing some excerpts from a book I wrote a few years ago called The Year of Gratitude. And again, as I said in the previous episode, I believe that every day we should, display gratitude, and that every day there is something for us to be thankful for. Now, I know that today is the Thanksgiving holiday, and this is the day that has been set aside as a special day to celebrate all the things that we're thankful for in our lives. And so I did want to just pause from the Thanksgiving festivities and share with everyone today. As always, we start our podcast episodes with a little bit of a mindfulness activity. And so I just want you to slow down for a few seconds, breathe in slowly and deeply, and then, exhale out. Make sure that you're in a safe place where you can do this. And I just want you to think about the things that you are truly thankful for. And I want you to take note of at least 5 things that you are thankful for that you want to continue to see manifested in your life. And just take note of those 5 things. You can write them down. You can record it in the notes app on your cell phone, or you can just visualize what those 5 things are. And then I want you to just inhale slowly and deeply, and exhale slowly and deeply. And so, the last episode, we started talking about gratitude. And a couple of things that we said about gratitude was that gratitude is an action. There, is an act or action behind gratitude. It's expressing being thankful and appreciative. Gratitude is also a demonstration of having a thankful heart. So again, that's that action behind gratitude. So today we're going to talk about gratitude's companion, which is what I consider to be thankful. So, in this episode, I want to talk about the importance of being thankful, again, as a companion to gratitude. So I cannot stress enough, or I cannot stress too much, how important developing an attitude of being thankful is in living a life of gratitude. So many times, our first inclination or our first thought is to complain. We complain about our lives, the economy, how much money we do or don't have. We complain about the people around us. We complain about our family and friends. We complain about our weight, the size or shape of our bodies. We complain about our colleagues or co-workers. We complain about the country that we live in. We complain about the world, and we complain about the president. And, the complaints can go on and on and on. And I know that there are some very challenging things happening in our world, in our country today. But, again, our first inclination is to complain. However, I want to offer that when we stop and just really take an honest inventory of our lives, we realize how blessed we are, and that in all honesty, we have more things to be thankful for than to complain about. And as a companion to gratitude, thankful is another action word, because we're expressing our gratitude. And expressing the gratitude and being thankful helps us to kind of shift our thinking and our perspective on, our country or the world around us. So as I am, recording this episode, I am reminded of a passage of scripture from Philippians chapter 4 and verse 6. And that passage of scripture says, to be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your request be made known unto God. And as I think about, that scripture, for me, being thankful is important in our lives as it keeps us from worrying and it places our faith and our gratitude back with God, back with Jesus Christ, or whatever higher power or spiritual being that you believe in. But the idea is to express being thankful and to really acknowledge the things that are truly going well in our lives and the things that we are truly thankful for. And when we focus on being thankful and we focus on expressing that thankfulness, I have found that it really does shift our mindset. It helps to lift our spirits, and it helps us to have a little bit more of a positive attitude or a little bit more of a positive, outlook on life. So again, over the next few episodes, our focus will be on taking an inventory of things that we are thankful for when we get that urge to complain or that urge to complain rises up. As always, I am going to leave us with some action items. So your action item from this episode is to add 5 more items to your gratitude list, as well as to create an inventory of all of the people or things that you're grateful for. And the gratitude list and the inventory are going to be slightly different because the gratitude list you're going to keep adding to each day. But the inventory is a list that you can keep and look back over to remind you of the things that you truly have in your life to be thankful for. And so I am going to leave you there on this day of Thanksgiving. Again, I read to you a brief excerpt from my book, The Year of Gratitude. And again, the idea is for us to just take a different stance right now and think about the things that we're grateful for, to think about the things that we are thankful for, the things that are going well in our lives, to just shift our mindset a little bit. I hope you all are enjoying the Thanksgiving holiday. I wish you all well in this holiday season. I do know that the episodes through the holiday season are a little bit of a difference from the normal episodes that we typically do here on the podcast show. However, because of the holiday season, I thought it would be great to shift focus a little bit and bring us back to a place of gratitude and being thankful. As I shared in the previous episode, developing an attitude of gratitude can also help with, maintaining good mental health. It can help with shifting your outlook to one of a more positive one. And so it all connects back for me to maintaining good mental health. I will leave you with your action items to create that inventory or that list of people and things that you are grateful for, and to add 5 more items to your gratitude list. I wish you all a continued blessed Thanksgiving holiday, and I look forward to sharing more with you on developing an attitude of gratitude throughout this holiday season. Happy Thanksgiving.